quick disclaimer, I'll be completely honest. This podcast episode is not a very serious podcast. If you're here to get value or to listen to a mature conversation, then I suggest you to click off immediately. However, if you want to get a good laugh, listen to some drama, then keep playing the absolute behemoth that's about to behold. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I have a few fine gentlemen here joining me on the podcast. Some of these guys, they have already joined, but let's just start with some intros again. So let's start with who's down to start.
I'm Ryan, and I am retired therapist for LHK, and I try to make sense of what Derek does at school every day. It's a hard job, but I do make it.
Awesome, bro. Yo, can you put your mic close to your face? Like, try to be can you be a little bit like louder?
I'm a freshman, but for now I'm taking a gap year. But you guys already know me. I've already appeared on most of Ryder's podcasts, along with James and Lintet. So, yeah, I'm glad to be back again, guys.
All right, cool.
Okay, my name's James.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Bro, I already introduced myself. I don't need to do it again.
Bro, what? Okay.
I
Alright.
did last.
Alright. That's fine. Yo, I want to start light with the first question. So, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you guys like doing in your free time?
I like gaming. I think we all like gaming.
Yeah, what games do you play?
Ever since school, and you kind of run out of things to do, really.
So, I want to know what you guys are studying, what major you guys want to get into.
I mean, I just want to be a doctor. I think everyone knows it here, though. I just want to be a doctor.
Holy.
I know it's gonna be hard, but like, it's kind of the path that I chose myself, because my parents didn't have any say on that, and I'm proud of it.
Okay, what made you like go with like becoming a doctor?
My father's a doctor, and I really like the idea of saving lives and stuff.
Okay.
After seeing what my father did, I got very inspired, actually. So.
Wow. Impressive, bro. Impressive.
God, no, that's very.
That's very
admiring,
good.
man.
Very admiring, Ryan. So guys, I'm going to China, so I don't know what's like life has in plan for me in the future. But I think I'm just gonna take a business major, some like economics, business, just anything along those lines. And when I grow up, I'll probably just be a businessman or something like finance, accountant.
Do you think you would survive in China?
Yeah, to be honest, I think I just need to like kind of learn how to speak Chinese, and I'm already kind of like doing pretty good at that according to what I believe. So.
I think the question is more asking you is about if you really have like, since a lot of your social medias and stuff like Google will be very limited, it's more like, are you gonna be able to live without that?
Oh yeah,
Do you
but
think you're ready for that?
I mean, yeah, but there's gonna be WeChat and shit, so I could just use that as
So
like.
who the hell is this WeChat?
Oh no, but you can use Telegram. I think though, Telegram, and then like Discord and Insta, you can still use if you have VPN.
I think you can use Instagram like with VPN though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Burma, so it's not that much of a difference, honestly.
It's not that bad, bro. China is actually not even that.
It's
bad.
not that bad, bro. I know it's not that bad.
VPN can yeah. If you use VPN, you can still.
It's more like how do you say it? For China, unlike Myanmar, we don't really have like that like specific type of messaging app for everyone in the nation. For example, in China, WeChat is basically the only app they'll ever use, right? But in Myanmar, we use everything else. Even if they're banned, we still want to use these because that's what we've been using forever. But for China, it's like all these new friends will be using WeChat, and eventually you might get phased out of using other apps. So
I think you're gonna be using WeChat mostly, bro. I'll be honest.
No, but if I want to communicate you guys, then I'll still like be active on other social media platforms. But
yeah.
If I make Chinese friends, yeah, then I'll probably just.
That is if you can speak Chinese fluently, bro. Like I've never heard you speak Chinese coherently.
Alright, let's show that. Let's show that.
Alright, speak right now. Ni hao, ni hao.
Oh my days, God bless
Okay, can you
America.
introduce yourself in Chinese real quick? Can you introduce yourself in like Chinese real quick?
大家好，我的名字叫王若福，现在我上4年级。
Okay.
对，我现在
4年级。
No,
4年级 is fucking 4th grade, bro. Oh, 4年级 okay.
4年级。Yeah. And then right now，现在我跟我的很好的朋友们，我们在一个播客 podcast。
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not
that's
too
it.
bad, bro. I'll be honest, it's not bad, but it's like it's just not like coherent, bro. It doesn't sound natural at all.
Yeah, it's not
It
coherent.
sounds very
yet, that's why
forced. It sounds very forced.
yeah, that's why I'm still trying to practice, bro. It's no, the thing is they have like invested a lot of more time in this language, bro. For me, I've only had like what 100 hours maybe. They probably have over like 10,000 hours or something, bro.
I think you've had
Your
over
rate
like
is
10,000.
probably better than
But yeah, I guess let's move on to the next question. Let's talk about like music, right? Because I want to know like what type of music, what type of genre do you guys like listening to?
All right.
I mean, honestly, I don't even. When people ask me that type of question, I don't know how to respond because I don't know what type of music I listen to. I do share a lot of taste with Derek, though. Actually,
Oh, okay.
Brian, don't
What
you
is it?
listen?
You
What?
rap. Right? You listen to rap.
I don't know what I listen to. It's
Brian,
just
you listen to pop shit, right? Like pop songs, like.
probably yeah.
Wait, Derek,
I never
all I
really.
know, is that you
Going
listen to a lot of Travis Scott, bro.
No, I listen to a wide genre, bro. I listen to pop. I listen to rap, hip hop. I also listen to R&B, rhythms and blues. I actually listen to a lot, bro. But I listen to hip hop the most. Yeah, I listen to Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott, Lil Wayne, Jack Harlow, yeah, you 21 Savage. They're all my vibe. They're all my vibes, bro. They're all real good.
Like I listen to a genre called hyper pop.
Okay.
Like, but most of the people don't know it. Like, it's like very unknown, and like
Like,
most of the people
yeah.
don't like it. But me personally, I like it a lot. So
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Linta?
I don't know, but I basically listen to everything. But what difference that? Bro?
You listen to pretty much everything?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a more philosophical question this time. I want like a actual deep answer, right? Like I don't want it to be like a few sentences. So I want to know if you guys believe in the afterlife.
As a Buddhist, I do believe that like a lot of that karma stuff and like yebi, right, basically hell, and but like for me it's just hard to think about it right now, right? It's a long way from now, and it's just like I don't like thinking about death and stuff before it actually happens. If there is an afterlife, I just think that I want to make the best out of my current life before I think about my afterlife, since people tend to think a lot about, oh, what if I don't have any effect on this world? What if I don't have lasting impact? And to that, I just say, like, it's not about your lasting impact, right? Since you only have one life, might as well do what you want and be what you want and try as hard as you can so that you make this one life, when you look back on this one life, you will be happy about it. You don't need other people to be happy about it. You just need yourself to be happy about it.
Society as a whole will benefit more if everyone believes in karma, because everyone will just stick to doing the right thing.
Yeah, it's not specifically a religious thing or anything. It's just a belief. It's just
Yeah.
a simple belief.
It's just
You
like
don't
one of
need
those
to
things like ethics and morals where there's no proof, but then it's just more beneficial if everyone believes in it.
Right. We actually do believe in karma, especially for the Chinese people. We do believe in karma indeed, especially for the Chinese Buddhists. Actually, it's like
Okay.
even in afterlife, it's like before our grandparents die, because both of my father's side, both of them already died. But before they died, in their little coffin, we put in like jingzhe. It means golden paper. To like it basically it like through it's like in their next life we give them prosperity by like giving them gold, giving them like silver paper, golden
Yeah.
paper. Yeah, it just helps them, it's a belief that typically like relates to them being rich in their next life. It's just
Okay,
like we're
yeah.
just giving them luck before they
like the
die.
burning of the paper.
So, like,
Say it.
I'm
Okay.
full Burmese and like I'm also Christian,
Okay.
so I don't really have similar thoughts to these guys.
Okay.
But I mean, I do
Wait,
believe in the
you're
afterlife
both?
though. As a Christian, like I just believe that after life, you go to either hell or you go to heaven. Your
Yeah.
soul will like continuously like live on. It's like it's immortal. Like even though your body may be dead, your soul will live on, and depending on what you did in your life, like it will determine the path that you will take after you die, either hell or heaven, and that's it.
That's cool.
Honestly, it doesn't matter what you believe. It's just like the idea of an afterlife is helpful in making you more of a good
Yeah.
person.
That's a good
as
point.
we
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Alright, Alishka.
Alright.
Basically, what are your thoughts?
Of course, I believe it's afterlife. You know, like I pray to my grandparents. I mean, my ancestors. You know, they're dead, but you know, they're in the afterlife. So of course, I believe in afterlife. Yeah.
I have talking about the afterlife and stuff. I do have a small little question. Have any of you guys like had a family or like a relative that was at least a little bit close to you, like died before?
No,
Nah. Me,
Not a
really.
relative though. Not a relative.
Not really. Like a friend.
No, I mean, the worst is like probably like my like grandmother and grandfather.
Grandmother was
Yeah, grandmother, I guess, but aside from that, no.
Were you old enough to experience it then?
I was like, no, I was kind of old. I was like,
You see, my uncle died. On one of my uncles from my mother's side died. So it's just like I don't know. It just made me like. When I first heard about it, I really did cry. I wasn't the closest to him, but at the same time, it's just like it hits you, right? You're not gonna see them ever again.
yeah.
That's the feeling of death, right?
Okay, awesome. I want to talk about zodiac signs now. I want to talk about horoscopes because it is a very, very popular topic, especially among women, I guess, especially. So, I'll just go ahead. I'll just say let's just go around and say our animal and then like one trait that we have. So my animal is a bull. I think it's a Taurus, and one of the traits that I have is like being stubborn. Right, let's go next.
Alright, answer. My sun sign. I'm a rising Libra. My moon sign is a Pisces. So
Wait, how do you know this?
Yeah,
What?
I know zodiac signs, bro. I know zodiacs. It's my rising sun sign is a Libra. My moon sign is a Pisces. But Libras are known to be social creatures. They're like social butterflies or some shit. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, next.
I think I'm a Capricorn. That's all I know. I don't know what a Capricorn is. Like, isn't like that little leaf, like clover, guys?
they say Capricorn are hardworking, but I'm not so sure if I'm.
Yeah,
seeing
I'm
that
not really
in
sure
the
about like.
I'm very hardworking.
Yeah, as long as you believe in HK, it's okay.
Yeah, true.
Wait, what even are the traits? I don't know shit.
Honestly,
Like-
same. I just know my sign is Cancer, and
Okay.
that's about it. I heard cancers are. I think the last time I read about cancers, it was like something about emotional or something.
Yeah, they
I guess.
say you're all
Yeah, it does make
emotional.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also a Cancer, so like I don't even know.
It's just
Oh.
weird. I don't know. Zodiac signs, I feel
Yeah.
like too much importance on the.
I guess it's just
Especially
an
when we
interesting
have-
question.
Yeah, especially when we have people like LHK who clearly contradict their own
That's true.
zodiac, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh bless, bro.
like, maybe
What
it
the
is.
fuck?
I do tend to believe that like sometimes people will be like, "Oh yeah, look, the zodiac sign is so like it makes sense, right? It's accurate to you." But I feel like a lot of the time it's also because these zodiac signs have descriptions that are too vague, and so you can basically just tie
Yeah, that's
anyone
true.
together.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know, man. People don't point that out enough.
Yo,
The
Ryder,
descriptions are just way too vague for zodiac signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like their traits are all like like hardworking, and in reality,
And
that's
mostly it's always a positive thing. There's no like
yeah,
negative
there's no
things.
negative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So
And
it
even the
doesn't make
negatives
sense.
are vague. So. Wait,
Who's changing the subject?
on purpose.
GG Ryan.
Dude, I'm getting stuck in real time.
What?
Fuck. God bless America, right? Ryan, are there ops trying to chase you?
Yeah, the ops are trying to spy on me, bro.
Oh my days.
Freaking
Wait,
imbeciles.
Ryder, don't you have a gun though? I want to hear Mola.
Bro, I don't, bro. What the hell?
Well, not that
Bro,
American.
I got y'all, bro. Y'all got scared, bro.
Dude, I don't have that, bro.
Bro, why would I get scared? It's normal.
I mean,
but-
it's legal in America, right?
that's
Exactly.
true.
It's not that American.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
one day
it's
Ryder
only,
too
it's
will have
only
a gun.
illegal to have a gun in the United States if you have a like, criminal felon. It's when you're like
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
something like
You know
involved
why
with the
they
gun.
made that? You know why they made that? It's because
Yeah, why?
It's because like when the people like I'm pretty sure it's because I'm not American, so like I'm pretty sure it's because when the people don't like the government, or if the government becomes too controlling, basically they just give them the option to, rise up and stuff.
Oh,
But nowadays it's causing a lot of problems and
damn.
stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, it actually is, bro.
I want to know, like, I mean, speaking of guns, I want to know about like your thoughts on just making guns like legal here. Like, what are your thoughts? You think it's overall beneficial or just overall have a negative effect?
I think it's negative effect, bro.
Me personally, I think it's negative effects.
It's negative effects.
Cause like if no one like has the ability to get their hands on guns, then that means that like crimes, like major crimes,
That's true.
would naturally go down.
That's
Yeah, it
true.
won't happen.
Yeah, because like if you think about it, like robberies, murder, all this would be like a lot
Yeah,
less.
they're all
without
possible
guns.
because of guns.
That's true.
So, Ryder, have you ever been a school shooting?
No. I haven't. My
I don't think
neighborhood
it
is
would be
like pretty chill, honestly. So I
I
haven't
don't think
experienced
it would
that.
be fair, man.
Shooting, man.
Yeah, but
Actually, I don't know.
because like a lot of people say like they use gun for self protection, but honestly, like if guns are banned in the first place, then self protection wouldn't be that much of a problem. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like
I don't see why they allow that. To be honest, I don't know.
Pretty sure one of the things the Republicans try to draw on is self-protection, right? Because I do get where they're coming from. At the same time, it's not always. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Because-
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like at the same time, I do get why they want guns, right? I mean, America has had guns for like their entire history at this rate, and I feel like it's a lot easier to be more confident in your government when you can basically have like a reversal button. Like those guns basically act as like detergents for any people trying to like control the whole government and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just
but the thing is, like, if the government actually want to control, I think they have like things that are much more powerful than guns in the first place.
yeah, of course.
So I don't understand it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like people might use it for self protection, but they might also use it for like malicious intent.
Yeah.
They might have malicious intent. So why not just ban it in the first place?
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
it's
we can
just,
clearly see that countries like the UK and stuff definitely work without guns. So
Mm.
like, the strange thing, right?
Derek,
I mean,
What
we
do you-
literally almost got a presidential candidate shot of, like,
Yeah.
Mr. Donald Trump got almost he got shot in the ear, right?
you got shot in the ear, yeah.
Bro,
Dude, I saw like a picture.
Bro,
That was like a hero
Trump
picture,
has
bro.
so much aura, bro. Bro just
He-
did this after he got shot.
Yeah, he was trying to be like Batman, bro.
Trump too
It's
good,
pretty
yo.
cool. Yeah.
I mean, that does show how guns can be dangerous, right? Because no one really expected that to happen. Even if Donald Trump didn't die,
Yeah.
it's still pretty bad look
Yeah.
to get your presidential candidate shot up in public.
Yeah. But let's try not to talk too much about politics.
Yeah.
So wait, okay, Derek. I think since technically you're like my co-host, but you might get fired soon.
Sorry,
This might be your
sorry,
last.
I wanna get-
This might be one of your last being the co-host. But yeah, just ask some questions, bro.
Please don't
Well,
fire me.
stop stalking, Derek. Stop stalking.
Okay, my co-host Derek.
What?
Do you have any spicy questions for these
Yeah,
guys?
okay. Yo, Ryan. These days, Ryan, I've been hearing a lot of stuff regarding you and her. So, Ryan, can you kind of elaborate on the relationship status of you and her? Like, are you guys friends, or like, are you guys gonna, be something more?
You know,
than
is it just we're just friends though, or like is it something
Yeah,
more?
it is just we just friends though, in all honesty.
Oh,
Really, but like even if I wanted to
Ah.
pursue something, it doesn't really matter because she's going to Bangkok anyway. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Wait, so Ryan, are you saying it's just gonna be like, but we friends though?
Yeah, basically. I don't. It's just.
And Ryan, you gotta stop dishing us for her.
Yeah,
I
Ryan.
would any time of the day.
Right, you gotta play some Mobile Legends with us, Ryan. Stop
I
just
do. I already play with you guys more than
calling.
enough. But like, it's hard, man. You know, it's hard to love someone that doesn't love you back. You get my drift?
Wait, but
Yeah,
Ryan,
yeah.
are you saying she doesn't like you back?
Oh yeah, I don't think so.
Tío.
The,
God bless
Tío.
America. Tío, Ima.
It's in the friend zone, and I'm in too deep to back out anymore, and I don't want to back out in all honesty.
What?
I really do like. Okay, let's be real, right? I do like her, like really, like I really do like her a lot. But at the same time, it's just like it's
Wait, right,
not
right. But she
like you
doesn't like
said.
you back, what do you
Yeah, probably.
Wait, but how do you know
Like,
if she doesn't like
yeah,
you back?
exactly. But I'm almost 100% sure she doesn't like me. Like,
He's basing
Like,
it
does,
off like analysis.
yeah, no,
wait, does she give you this like the signs? Does she give you like the cold shoulder?
no,
For
not the cold
signs,
shoulder.
it seems so
What
friendly.
signs, right? Exactly. It's just like there's no signs I can read off of, and for most people, especially if like I was Derek or something, right? I probably get off at that one moment because I feel like a lot of people do run on like what the. It's just like that.
I do have a
Mine-
quick
mine-
question. I do have a quick question actually. Yo,
Yeah.
Ryan, why don't you try like confessing it to her, like confessing
Oh.
first before like assuming that she just doesn't like you, because you might have a shot. Like you might have a shot. Who knows?
Ooh,
You're right, but I think everyone in this call knows that
Yeah.
I've already,
He's
I've already
done it.
Yo,
I've
yo.
already done that too.
Oh, okay.
Now, basically, the basic reply is not ready, right? And for most people, it'd be simple, right? That's just an excuse, but well, let's just say the person involved is not the normal person, so
oh, right,
it's
what's
different,
this?
yeah. That's
Did
all
my
I'm gonna say.
problems enlighten you? My problems enlighten
I
you.
just made it more like,
Well, shit, your problems are just stupid, bro.
yeah, exactly,
Bro.
right? It just made me realize how
Yo,
stupid love is. Like,
Yeah, like
this
My
guy,
problems
he
are
texted me at probably one of my lowest points. He was ranting to me at one of my lowest points, and obviously it just impacted my mental fortitude. I guess nowadays it's just like, I guess when I talk to Elish, I was like, huh, there's no point in me giving advice because he's not gonna listen to me anyways. All he does is stand there and say, ah, yes, Ryan, you're giving me such good advice, but in the end, he doesn't even listen. That's not my fault. So nowadays, I just truth
Bro, what
bomb
is
him
this?
instead, and it
What
works.
is
So,
What is this?
so
So she came to you. No, after like what, 4 months, she came to you.
did she? I don't
Yes.
remember.
Remember English class?
I
Remember
don't
English?
even.
You were talking to me
Hodiya,
about it.
Hodiya, reveal anything about that one or I'll get beat, bro. I just
Oh yeah, that was the one.
I'm gonna get beat.
Yo.
I get beat, bro. It's so joke.
Oh my god.
Right. I think Ryan. Do you want to talk about Z?
Oh,
Oh, I-
Your Z.
Oh,
Honest to God, for everyone probably like when I say this, like everyone who knows me probably knows who I'm talking about. But like, yes, that ex really did have a huge impact on me. In all honesty, though, I don't regret any of the decisions I made. If I went back and I could change one thing about my life, that definitely would not be it, right? Of course, I got hurt, and like it did mess with my trust a little bit. But I guess like, cause like basically that promise of forever, right? If when it was broken, I was just basically like a little bit. My trust was a little bit. How do you say it? My trust level decreased, right? But I think that's a good thing. It just makes you realize, like when I broke up with her, it just made you realize that like not everything will last. Like when you're in that like fairy tale of like you dating them like for like, or especially around the first few months, right? You believe everything will be okay, you promise everything and stuff, and then when it does fall, it's just like it does hurt a lot more. And I guess that did teach me to be like a more like cautious person, basically, right?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
regret it.
I definitely agree with Ryan, cause that's the
Yeah.
same with me and my Z. You know, like
Yeah.
if things don't end well, like if the first relationship may not always end well, but that will teach you to become more cautious and aware for future relationships. Yeah.
James becoming more Sigma.
But like at the end, right? Actually, the worst part about that was after the relationship ended because that's when I realized how much I like needed someone's love, right? It's just like
Wait,
when someone loves you and stuff, it's just like it's a lot harder to get like to like how do you say it? It's a lot harder to basically give that up, right? Give that feeling of like loving someone and they loving you back, right? So sometimes after you breaking up with someone, you tend to be more open to like how do you say it, to like crushing on other people. I'm not sure if this is for everyone, but this is just a common thing I noticed, especially in my year. It's just like when you finish dating someone, you tend to open up your options a lot more, basically, because you just want that kind of repeat. And in the end, when you try to do that kind of repeat,
and then
you
touch
just
all.
kind of fails, right? Yeah, exactly.
Guys,
Because,
a few months ago, we had Hitako's farewell. For some reason he didn't invite a guy named R. So LHK, I just wanted to know, like, why didn't you invite R?
Bro, what the fuck? Why are you telling me that? Bro, I'm not even close with him. What the fuck?
Yeah,
How can I?
they're
What
Yeah,
the
Let him
thing?
do slack.
Yo, bro, y'all be just y'all be
Right,
something with me.
Linda, like one of the guests that you invited, like the girl, she was calling with R though. I think she wanted R to be there, man.
Yeah, that's true though.
Yeah.
I've been also seeing
does that
them
have to do with
together a
me?
lot on
What's-
Instagram.
What does that have to do with me? She was drunk. What?
No, but like
That's nothing to do with me.
LHK, if R was her best friend, you could have invited her. You know what I'm saying? You could have invited him.
Why?
Yeah, I guess that's just
Because they're best friends, right?
I didn't. What the fuck? What are we talking
Girl
about?
best friend is like,
How does that like correlate? What? How? Fuck. I've known her way longer. Of course, I had to admit.
honestly, it
Ever
was
since
like,
KG, bro.
I guess you guys talked about girl best friends, right, and boy best friends during the last podcast, right?
Yeah,
I don't
we did.
remember honestly.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit,
we did,
okay,
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, obviously, right?
Mm.
It's just like a lot of the time the reason why it fails is because you just end up being attracted to each other, and yeah, that makes sense.
Right. It's in regards to Z, right? Can you elaborate on what happened in the KTV incident?
Can we go
Bro.
that up? I don't actually. I have to keep what you're saying, bro. Yeah, I know.
But y'all lasted for 364 days, correct?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan, why did y'all break up? Why did y'all break up? What happened?
We just kind of like. I think no. I think it was more like she fell out of love with me rather than anything else.
Wait. And
Basically,
then
we had a few fights, and then I think it's just like. I think her parents got involved and stuff. It was a complicated mess. I mean, on the surface, right? I'm pretty sure many of you saw us as like what, like this lovey-dovey couple, basically, right? But like behind the scenes, we did fight a lot. I'll be honest with you. We fought like we didn't fight as in like, how do you say this? It's just like one person just ends up doing something wrong, and it just like spirals into a big deal, right? Whether it be me or her, it just happened all the time, right? And it didn't help when like there were a lot of like I'm prone to being jealous, right? And it doesn't help when like she has a lot of like and one of like a boy like friends that are boys, right? And I feel like and I felt like during the relationship some of them were trying to be something more, right? And it's just like it made me feel uncomfortable. And at the same time it just didn't work out. That's basically it.
Yo, I feel like that's pretty common though. That's pretty common. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Pretty
like
common,
it's
yeah.
like girls used to, they just like having like a guy best friend.
Yeah. Maybe it's the attention or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably the attention. Yeah, probably the
They
attention.
like the attention, guys. They're all the
It's
same.
also probably like the backup and stuff.
All girls are the same.
All
That's
girls, bro.
like-
They since like they're like kind of reaching their prime age. Like I would say 19 to like 25 is like their prime age. Obviously, like when the closer they get, the higher their ego is gonna be, and they're just
Yeah,
gonna try to
but
keep
they're all-
chasing attention. Especially if they're attractive as well. It's worse. It's like it's much worse if they're
Nah.
attractive.
It's their prime age. They have like 4, 5 boyfriends. They're rejecting 3, 4.
Yeah.
They look good. They're blonde, brunette, 5'3". They look good, pretty, cute, kind. Bro,
I think-
obviously their egos are over the roof, bro.
Yeah, I mean they're getting like 10
Derrick,
DMs a day
Derrick,
from
it
guys.
seems like you have a lot of experience regarding that.
You're too
Alright,
specific.
sorry,
In
guys.
the end, right, those kinds of people fail though. You guys have to agree with me.
Alright,
In the
let's
end,
show-
those
let's
kinds of
show
people
that-
tend
show
to
that.
be more. They tend to be lonelier in life, especially when they grow out of their prime age. You
That's
get
true.
what I
That
mean?
is true. That is true.
Yeah.
And then, like, especially with like some people having those teen pregnancies and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just, like,
It's pretty
Like, it
common.
just
It's
affects
like pretty
a
common
lot.
nowadays, which is crazy.
that's just kind of how the internet was built for, though. It wasn't built for like. It was basically built to give more opportunities, whether those opportunities lead down or up. Basically,
Yeah.
that's basically.
That's true. I feel like it's like overall beneficial though. I don't know. I think overall it's
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's fun.
100%. It's a
Oh,
lot.
oh.
I think that having the internet basically makes us know a lot more about the world itself,
Yeah,
even
that's
if you
true.
don't want to. You tend
That
to
is true.
catch at least a few glimpses of the news. You tend to get a bit. You tend to have the answer to a lot of things on your phone. And of course, some people may say like that's a bad thing. Oh, you're not working hard enough. But at the same time, if you work smart, right?
Yes,
It's
sir.
just a lot easier to use the internet these days.
That is true. That is true. The internet has like completely replaced like the libraries, because you can
Yeah.
just
No,
find
but
everything
even-
online now.
Yeah, you basically have the e-libraries and stuff, and even then, I do still recommend, especially if you're younger, just read like one book maybe. Of
Yeah.
course, people are probably not gonna listen, but books do actually help you get smarter. It makes you have a more, you tend to understand words easier, especially, which is very helpful, actually.
That
in
is true, that
school
is
and
true.
college and stuff. Yeah,
Yo, Ryan, do you read any books?
I used to, and then
What-
I got bored.
Okay, what type of books like do you read?
I read like
Yeah.
I read like Harry Potter and stuff, right? But at the same time, I'm a huge nerd, so I read science books as well, which
Oh,
kind of
wow.
did help. Yeah.
Dude, I'm actually a nerd too when it comes to science, bro. I'll be completely honest.
No, for me, it's biology. I mean, I love
Biology.
animals. I was a
Damn.
kid. I love animals.
Word.
I love animals. And I guess that's also why I wanted to become a doctor in the first place. That had a huge part because when I realized that I could take my interest in biology to another level, I was like, wow, I should do this. And then it just helps that my father was a doctor. It just helps that I want to save lives.
I only got one more week left in Myanmar. What do you
Yeah.
think about that?
I think that you're gonna have a great time in Bangkok. As many jokes as I make about you raising up a lady boy, right? It's just like I just do believe in your success. I think you will have a great time in Bangkok, and that's about it. You're
Yo,
gonna
when-
have a few
wait.
challenges here and there, right? Moving to a new country and all. But
Yo, when are you going
Thank you.
into
One more week
next
left.
week,
next week?
right? Next week. It's in a few.
Basically next week.
Let me ask follow-up question, bro. Like, this is very disappointing, but like, why do you do that shit, bro? Like, why do you do that when you know that you can
It's
achieve so much more in your life?
It's self pleasure, guys. I just feel good when
Yeah.
I do it. Sorry. I just.
Honestly, I don't blame Derek for doing it. It does
Yeah,
make
Ryan also does it. Absolutely.
Just relax with that one, okay? But like, I'm
Yeah.
not like okay, relax. But like,
Oh, you suck. Third.
I
but
think
like it's like, especially when you're like in school and stuff, you do get stressed a lot. It just sometimes it's okay to do it sometimes, just not like Derek levels. I do.
yo,
Derek
Derek,
is only
Derek. I mean, honestly, I kind of like empathize with you. I mean, I guess technically you are in like the age where your primal instincts to touch yourself, the primal instinct to touch yourself is like at its all-time high, right?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like you're at the prime age, but I think once you're like old like me, I'm fucking old. If you're like let's say 20, 21, 22, I think that's when like your primal instincts to touch yourself just goes much lower.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Yeah, I
teenage years are like the horniest years, honestly.
Yeah, 100%. That's
That's
why I
true,
say
that's
that
true.
like when people, because a lot of the
No.
time in our, especially in our teenage years, a lot of relationships tend to be more built on lust than love, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
That's
Yeah.
actually true. But once you're around like 21, all of that like instinct to just.
I'll
do
be
that,
honest.
it just-
Once you're 20, right? Once you're considered an adult, it's the competition becomes much tougher because you're not just like kind of like basing your love off like lust alone, like Ryan said. You're actually basing off like everything, like how rich you are, your connections, your relationships. It's like so many factors come into play. Also, height also comes into play, which kind of sucks for me. I'm not too tall.
6 foot,
Honestly,
6 figures, 6 abs.
That's true.
of course.
But it's
a lot of
hard
the-
as fuck though.
I will point
A lot of
something
the
out.
time it's not even possible.
Yeah, it's just like those things. The reason why I say they're important, even while considering like someone can genuinely fall in love for personality and stuff.
Shit.
Although people do like underestimate that, like say like, oh, that's just a myth. It does happen, right?
It does
But, like,
happen. It
The
does happen.
The reason why I point out money is that no matter how much of a like life you want with a woman, if you don't have money, you cannot fund that life.
Exactly.
You cannot live that life. So money is still does matter. Money is probably the most important. Like having a good job
That's true.
above all.
That's true.
That's
Because like some people are like, some women are like, oh, I'm not gonna date a guy for money, shit like that. Money's not important. Money doesn't buy happiness. But the thing is like, that's false. Like they're lying.
much. You have money, you retire your parents. Are you happy or not?
Yeah, exactly. You retire your parents, you can retire earlier and stuff. That's huge. Basically.
There's like
Live
the
your
thing is like there's so much outsized returns to just trying to make money. Obviously, it's gonna be
Yeah.
difficult. Just if you want to be rich,
yeah.
obviously it's gonna be a lot of pain, a lot of struggle. But there's so much outsized returns. Like you can retire your parents. You have time, location, freedom. You can work when you want, like whenever you want.
Yeah.
There's so much benefits. Honestly, on top of that, you can also get like a hot chick on top of all that. So, there's so many benefits that like I feel like everyone should be trying to make as much money as humanly possible.
Ryan, I mean, Derek, stop fucking stalking someone again.
I keep gooning, bro.
Every time we talk, every
I keep
time.
gooning. I
Are
keep
you?
gooning. So
Yeah, I'll be honest. Are you like that addicted? Like even on the podcast, like you're going crazy. Like, are you that
I'm
addicted,
sorry,
bro?
I'm sorry, bro. It's
Okay,
just
right,
I keep looking. I keep looking at her TikTok and then I'm doing some.
Right,
hack-
Okay,
Ryan,
listen. Okay. I want to talk about like your addiction, bro. I want to talk about how serious it is. Like, is it that bad? Because you might need some
It's like,
checking
okay,
up, bro.
okay. All right, so
Ryan,
like
there are people in our
every day.
school- There are people in our school who have pictures of Instagram models as their fucking wallpapers. Man. I swear. Like,
Yeah, guys, I think I'm weird.
honestly, Alicia, I will have to say something about that though, because Derek does pull. You just
Derek
need to
does
understand.
pull.
that.
Type shit, right?
Derek does have confidence. I'll tell you this. Derek has confidence, and he has the
Type
ability
shit,
to
right?
speak up for himself, right?
Like, has he
Tala,
pulled
tala.
anyone? Has Derek
I
dated anyone?
No, he
Derek
hasn't
did.
dated anyone.
No, nah, but he has pulled though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fumble.
He has fumbled them all, because that's kind of just Derek.
I've also fumbled, Theo.
What happened to the
almost-
What happened to like when you pull, bro? What happened?
You know, I just lose interest. Honestly, I don't like them no more. That's why.
Are
Oh
you
yeah,
losing-
one of the obvious, one of the very first situations was he pulled, but he stopped liking the girl, and he liked a girl who was 3 years older than him.
Okay, be
Uh,
honest, bro. How many how many times like do you even goon like a day?
I
Like,
tell
is
you,
it
I-
serious?
It's like when I wake up, I like go down right, and then I see some Burmese chicks on the road, and then I'm like, oh my god, I get.
Hell no.
Like yeah,
Bro, that shit tastes. I'm done with this shit, bro. That's some horrible.
Just kidding. Burmese chicks are no goes, bro. They're all ugly, and their cats are all small as
Derek,
fuck. You know?
Alright, man, Derek, didn't you try to go after a Burmese chick over there? What
girl
was her
that you
name
like
again?
is Burmese. What the fuck are you saying? The girl that you like is Burmese.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
No,
girl was
do
full
that.
Burmese.
Who? H?
M, bro. M.
Who's M? Burmese, I think she is.
O is also Burmese. J is also Burmese. The only girl that you like that's not Burmese is Z. Okay? And H.
And
Okay?
L.
Bro, what are these letters, bro?
L,
Fucking
L.
alpha. We're talking about the
L.
alphabets, bro.
That was Burmese.
Fucking Derek
Oh,
got
Derek
A's,
got-
Derek got B's,
oh my
C's,
God,
bro.
Derek.
What is this, bro?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Derek, will you allow me to name drop all of them?
Wait, no, not on the podcast. Not on the
I'll name drop.
podcast.
I'll name drop. We have. Alright, no, just kidding.
Yo, cut that shit out, bro. Cut that shit out, bro. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out.
Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. Just kidding.
Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out, bro.
And you say you don't
Alright.
like Burmese girls, Derek.
Yeah,
Do
but
you-
I goon, guys. I goon to a lot of Burmese chicks. Yeah, LHK got a point actually. You know, I just like yeah, but 10 to like 1 a.m. I just go up on TikTok, just search up.
It's so Joker for him, by the way.
Bro starts stroking it, bro. Bro starts
just-
stroking
He's gonna be
Yeah,
known as
I
the
just thought, yeah, and you already know. I already told you. I
But
just
Derek, I do have to preface this by saying, yo, Derek, I do have to preface this by saying everything that you say right now might be used against you like 10 years down the line. That's all I have to
I hope
say.
you do.
yeah, that's no. But the
I'm
thing
gonna-
is, once we
It's called digital footprint, bro.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's digital footprint, but obviously, bro, once we start gaining popularity, just delete all of the small shit, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about,
It's not gonna
bro?
work like that.
I don't. It doesn't work like that, bro. Because like
No, no.
like there are big creators who could get exposed. Even the smallest shit could get exposed. Honestly.
Yeah, but no, I'm telling you, no. Once we just delete all this small little podcast, bro, because it's
I'll
like
be honest
we,
with
have a
you,
lot
Derek.
of, we say a lot of controversial shit.
Those clippers, those archivers were absolutely demolished. I am just saying.
Bro, it's not
Hey.
gonna work like that, bro. One deletion is just not enough, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's still it could still get leaked. Like these leakers
See a
could
person
leak
like you,
anything.
Derek.
Like it's just we just gotta be very careful.
Oh yeah, that's the situation that happened between freaking Andrew Tate lah. He was also he
Yeah,
was
he also
like,
got cancelled. He also got
like,
cancelled
yeah,
because
yeah.
what he
Because
did like 10 years ago happened.
Yeah, hold on. He
Yeah.
said that shit like
He,
10
like
years
even
ago, and
jokes
yeah,
could be like weaponized. Even jokes could be weaponized
Yeah.
and they could be used against you. So even if you're saying a joke right now you could be saying, you could say that right now and it'll be clipped out of context and used against you in 10 years.
Digital footprints these days are crazy, especially because we all use the internet, and so our hand marks, our fingerprints are everywhere.
Yeah.
We basically visit a bunch of sites, maybe some that we would rather keep private. So
That's
it's
a
a lot easier to basically not say anything about it, so that they don't have a reason to start looking.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
But with the
Especially
sunglasses,
with like small clips, right? They might like a lot of people will excuse you. Some people might get mad if they find a small clip, but a small clip allows people, especially when you're famous, to have a reason to dig deeper, and that's something you don't want.
Exactly.
That's just basically it. Yeah.
Bro, you just gotta be very careful, bro. Like they're stalking you at all times. All these media machines are stalking you at all times. I'm pretty sure all these gooning websites that you've been gooning off to, they're also stalking you, bro. They know exactly what type of videos you watch. They know exactly how long you watch. Like you might not know it, but they're actually analyzing your details in real time, bro.
Also, incognito is not safe.
It's
A lot
not
of
it's not
people
safe. Of course not. They're still analyzing you. Like you can't trust any of these goons, bro. Like this, yeah.
for the last
Ryder,
time
can
there.
you see his color, his face color? Do you
Sorry,
see
sorry,
why it's
sorry,
suddenly
sorry.
brighter?
For the last time there. Stop.
I was gooning. Sorry.
Bro,
We just ignored everything we
dude,
said.
you have gooned like 7 times already from the start of the podcast.
I never
I
gonna
keep
get.
gooning.
Cancel culture is bad, and people don't admit it enough. People say it all the time, but they don't admit it enough. They don't admit it because when it feels good to put a
That's
bad
true.
person in their place, right? But at the same time, this kind of culture basically brings up like new like bad things and stuff. You get what I mean? It like warps your reality of like these different stuff. Right? It basically makes things seem worse than they are, right? Simple jokes and stuff, as we said before, can be turned into weapons against you.
That's
That's
true.
kind of bad.
Derek, are you
It's
still
not a
fucking
good thing.
talking?
No, he's not, bro. Bro's
Nah,
looking at
I'm not gooning. I'm not gooning. I was
he's
looking at Ryan.
Discord.
I was looking at Ryan's amazing, handsome face.
I don't even put that shit out, bro. That's just gay, bro. Gay, being gay is okay.
Dude, I'll be
Our
honest, this is
our
disappointing,
prime
bro. I'll be
boomer.
honest, this is actually
I'm just
disappointing.
gooning, guys.
Bro, this
Sorry,
like
sorry.
this is like
I'm just
it's like
gooning, I'm
it's like
gooning.
your existence is like has an overall negative effect on her, bro. It's like it's more effective if you're not alive. It's like you contribute nothing to society whatsoever.
Oh, that's wrong because
True,
Ryder,
Yeah.
Ryder, that's wrong, right, Ryder. It's because I'm like, yeah, I'm practicing.
First of all, no one wants your genes in you. No one wants your genes in the fucking population pool. Secondly, you can't practice if you can't
shit,
practice
right.
for something that you're never gonna do, Derek. What is this?
Right, but I'm practicing because I want to repopulate Earth. You know, I wanna have a lot of children.
No one asked you to.
Bro, first of all, you gotta get your financials in check, bro. You can't just be having kids and not being able to afford shit. Like you're just gonna be homeless, bro.
I mean, yeah, right. But that's why I have you. You know, you make all the money, I'm gonna make all the kids, and then
What
boom.
the f?
Chat,
I
you
don't
know
think
what I'm
that's
saying,
how
Chat? Shake me up, bro. Dab me up right now. Come on. Tight shit,
Dude.
bro.
Okay.
Populating the earth.
Dude, that's the dynamic is fucked up, bro. I'll be honest. We both have to make money. We both have to make money. We both have to populate.
You
That's
gotta
what
have
we
the
have to do.
master goon.
Alright, guys, I'm joking.
Derek genes.
Let's ask James, bro. Like James, you have been a little bit quiet throughout this podcast. I want to ask, like, do you have anything to share? Like, what are your thoughts on like Derek's gooning problem?
I don't know, man. That's just a classic Derek that I know and grew up with, so I don't know. I'm used to it at this point.
That's true though. That's true though.
Derek when he's not
Yeah.
doing something. As a, I,
Wait, you guys,
As-
you guys went on a
yeah.
trip together, right? You guys went on a trip together.
James
Wait,
yeah.
actually.
Wait, how was Derek gooning when you went to the trip together? How was that?
What? I have a fucking picture of his ass.
oh yeah, but that did happen.
Okay, I'll be completely honest. After hearing your vulgar language and your gooning problem and your stupidity, your absurd stupidity, I will have to officially fire you as the co-host position of the podcast.
Don't fire me.
Derek has no other reason to live in.
Right. Fire me, bro.
This-
It's fine. No one's gonna
This
work
is
for
not
your
just
ass.
like this is not just a bad image for you, but it's also a bad image for the podcast. So you're gonna be officially fired.
Right. Good luck, fire me, bro. No one's gonna work for your ass either.
You're fired.
Very-
You're fired. I'm not paying you shit. You're fired. Charlie Munger said this. He's like, you don't need to be intelligent to be successful. You just need to not be stupid. So before you become intelligent, I would advise you to just not be stupid. And to not be stupid, you just gotta do the easiest thing and stop gooning. That's like because the thing is, you're so far left from being successful that you just need to get in the middle. Like, you're negative right now. So just get to 0. Once you get to 0, then we'll talk. Because right now you're gooning, you're being an imbecile, you're kind of stupid. So just get to 0, stop gooning. Then once you're there, we'll start talking about how you can make money, how you can actually start building a future for yourself. Because like, dude, you're not gonna survive once you're like 18. Like, you're not gonna survive with this like fucking habits. I'll be honest.
I think you should just ask.
Okay, I have a very important question to kind of just end this podcast, because I don't want to end on a bad note. So, like, what do you guys think about like pineapple on pizza? What do you think about that?
Oh my god, that is the biggest crime.
Oh,
I hate it. Does not work.
Eric,
Honestly, guys, I love my pineapples, guys.
Eric,
Bro,
See,
yeah.
I used to hate pineapple on pizza, but I don't mind it anymore.
I mean, I
How
just
do
don't
you
like
have
pineapple in general, but at the same time, pineapple on pizza sounds like a crime against humanity.
Eric, what-
Wait, Brian, do you don't like it?
No, I don't like it. Because when you cook, okay, let's get a bit scientific, okay? Because when you cook, when you like put the pineapple in the pizza oven and stuff, it caramelizes and it turns too sweet. Do you get what I mean?
No, I feel like it's a good combination though. I feel like it's a good combination because the pineapple is like kind of like acidic. It's kind of sour, but the pizza is like sweet.
pineapple, actually?
But yeah, I'm just gonna end the podcast here. Thank you so much for joining the podcast.